Mulatto, our go-go gadget girl, because she is a little help in the kitchen. But we sometimes need a ninja. And this is the kitchen ninja you've been looking for. Why is it called the ninja? Because it is powerful and it is stealth and it has a wonderful small footprint on the counter. Plus, this ninja is a 3-in-1. It is your food processor, it is your blender, but it's also your frozen drink maker. And look at that. It takes up about 7 inches on the counter. We've got some great colors for you to choose from, so you can jump on in, but I want you to know at $39.95, you can't find more power in a better value when it comes to the ultimate kitchen appliance that you're gonna use day in and day out. So Carrie, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Absolutely, yeah.
4th of July weekend's coming up. We might need some fast and fruity drinks.
That is absolutely true, and that is one of the things it does very well. As you were saying, it's a food processor, it's a blender, it's a frozen drink maker, and this is the time of year to be doing frozen drinks. But don't go out and buy a frozen drink maker. Have one vessel that can do everything for you, and that's the Ninja Storm. So what I want to show you first is about the power, because it has 450 watts of power. What does that mean? That means that this power pod that I'm placing on top, just like this, is what's powering the inside and taking our technology, our quad core blade, and making it do the job. Now watch as I just use 2 fingers to press, and automatically it is pulverizing that ice I just put in there, and I'm gonna turn this into snow in a matter of minutes. Now when you're pulsing, it's doing those big pieces and breaking them up, and then you kind of hear that the sound has gone down now. It's not as loud, right? Now I'm just gonna hold it for a second and let it finish off the blending, and in just that quick few moments, I have taken that really hard ice. I actually used the hardest ice we could find here, and I made it into snow. So this is perfect, like it just snowed on the ground in the winter. Every single piece is exactly the same, and again, that has to do with our technology at Ninja with that quad core blade and that pulsing action that is actually breaking it all down with that total crushing power.
Wow, you just turned ice into snow.
Yeah.
Let me just show you the colors that you can choose from really quickly. I just have the lids here so you can get an idea. Everyone is loving the Ninja today, and this is a phenomenal opportunity for you to jump right in. We've got 4 flex pay, and I believe we have free shipping on this one as well. So why not try it? You're getting all the power, and you're getting that incredible ice crushing capacity. We have the black. This one is called the navy. You can see this one, the whole sample we have here, that's called the turquoise. And then very limited, I believe, is the one we are calling cinnamon, which is like a brick red color. If you want the cinnamon, we have fewer than 100. And then we have this brighter red, which is also available for you. And that's also very limited. So pick your color. By the way, you are also getting not 1, not 2, not 30 or 50 or 60 recipes. You're getting 100 recipes included. So it's like getting a cookbook with your Ninja. Recipes for smoothies and eggs and omelets. You're gonna make desserts and sorbets and frozen drinks. You're gonna make pestos and sauces and salsas. I mean, it's just gonna be like a blast when you get your Ninja home. So if you need a food processor, if you need a blender, and you need a frozen drink maker, you can do it all for less than $40.
And you know, what I love about this is that you don't have to worry about buttons and functions and all sorts of crazy business. This is literally just a press at the top that you can do with the palm of your hand. So remember what I was saying, this is gonna be our frozen watermelon margarita, and this recipe is in the book. And what I love about this is I'm pulsing till I get to the consistency that I want. So now, as I see that the larger pieces have been broken up, I can now hold it down, I can pulse it, but I can see, this is a 40-ounce container that you can see right through, and when I say, yes, this is exactly where I wanna be, I just take my power pot off. There's actually a spout right on the side that opens up, so you can take this right to the table for serving, which I absolutely love. And then you can just pour out your drinks right to serve. So this can go to your bar area, this can go out by your pool area. This is a great addition to your RVing, or maybe like taking it out to the cabin when you go out for vacation, or sending this with your college student to school. Notice that this is like restaurant style frozen drinks, and that's really hard to get in a lot of just regular blenders. But the Ninja Power is able to break right through it and give you that consistency that you only usually get from like restaurants or like really expensive blenders. You don't have to worry about that. This is gonna do it for you.
Because you're always thinking, I never get it that creamy. I never get it that smooth. I don't get the universal shavings of ice that basically turn it into that snow cone consistency. This is the answer right right here. And look at how handy that little spout is. What are you doing?
So now I'm using the spout in reverse because I can also use the spout. I'm doing my kale and sunflower pesto right now. So I may want to go ahead and pulse a little bit to break up my ingredients, and then I can add my oil as I'm pulsing and making my pesto fresh. And if you've never had a fresh pesto, oh my gosh, for the longest time I always had it in the jar. And the jar always has preservatives. In the jar you can't know how much sugar's in it or how much of just rare, different ingredients. This is, again, a kale and sunflower pesto. This is completely different than anything you would buy in the store. And that's what it does. It kind of opens up your creativity. It inspires you to make some different types of recipes. You're getting 100 in the book to get started. So we're gonna give you a really good head start. Look at this pesto.
That looks
nice
great.
And perfectly consistent, and that's what's really important. And it's giving you that fresh taste that you just could not get from a jar.
Would this be great to make like baby food?
Oh, absolutely,
or
yeah,
if you want to make your own nut butters?
Absolutely. If you want to do hummuses and spreads and all that sort of thing, and those again are in the book. And I don't want to forget, actually, I put my lid back on. Say I had a little pesto left over and I just want to save it for later. That's why you're getting the lid. So the lid can actually go on. So maybe you prepped it early
Very
and you
cool.
want to wait for dinner. You can put it in the refrigerator or put it on the table. That's what the lid's for. So each one has its color-coded lid as well.
By the way, you're in really good company with this one. This is already a fan favorite. This is already a big customer pick, which means it's getting rave reviews on our website at hsn.com. You can read them like I did before the show. Everyone was so impressed with how powerful it is and the small footprint. 6.5 inches by 12 inches. This is a fraction of the size of those other countertop units, which don't even fit underneath the cupboards.
That's what's nice, is it's got that nice low profile, so you can really slide it just about into anywhere. And even if you are putting it back in the cabinet, it's not gonna take up a lot of space when you do. I love the portability of it, and I also love how easy it is to clean. This actually is the only part that you'll never, you just have to wipe it down. It's your power pod, so this is the power that's happening. That's your 450 watts right there. Everything else, so the blade, the top, everything, that all goes in the dishwasher, not a problem. So I love that because that means as soon as I'm done, I just throw it in the dishwasher, or I like to, sometimes I'm doing multiple things, so I'll wipe mine down real quick, run it under the sink, and then keep going. And so—
yeah, our reviews mentioned that. They just said it's so easy to clean. The color that we're using right now is called the turquoise. So if you love that sort of minty green color, order the turquoise. Look at how perfect those carrots are.
the consistency is unparalleled. So basically you're getting something that you can keep in your kitchen that for this price point, I've had so many food processors that just would get the bottom of everything and then leave a whole bunch of pieces of chunks at the top. Tell me if you've had that happen, right?
Or you have to press that, what's that thing called?
Oh, yeah, you have to tamper it down.
Tamper it down.
So you're messing with it like this, or maybe taking a spoon and trying to get in there. Notice all I did while Sarah was talking is I just pressed this a couple times and those carrots came out perfect. Remember, it's that pulsing action, that technology that we have that is actually working up and down to get each and every piece consistent.
So the blade actually moves up and down. So you don't have to do the stirring. You don't have to do the tampering. Let me show you those colors one more time and give you some updates. Remember, you are getting the lid, so if you want to pop it right into the refrigerator, you can, and store any leftovers. This is the cinnamon color, which we're going to say final call. It's that deep red color. The red is fabulous, also very limited. This might be your last chance for some of these colors. Our big birthday month is underway. The black, can't go wrong, and then we have the navy, and then we have the turquoise. Don't forget, you're getting 100 recipes, homemade soups, homemade pancakes. You can make bread dough. You can make cake dough. You can make cookie dough in this. You can make ice cream. You can make sorbets. It's your food processor. It's your blender. It's your frozen drink maker. All in one. This is party central.
Isn't that great?
I mean, could you entertain without it once you start realizing all the things it could do?
Oh, well, goodness gracious. And then you'll be like, once you have it, it's one of those things that you go, I can't believe I live life without this. And that's how it's been in my house. Now, I'm gonna make you busy right now.
Okay.
So I want you to come over, because I want everyone at home to see, because she hasn't messed with this yet, how easy it is to use. So you have onions in here, right? Okay. So onions are something that you spend a lot of time trying to learn tricks and tips and all that, so you're not crying, so you're not having issues and trying to get those onions to the perfect consistency. Watch how easy Sarah's gonna cut these right now. So just take your 2 fingers basically, and you're gonna pulse. So I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we wanted chopped, we'd stop there. If we wanna go minced, we'd go more. I say let's stop there. She only pressed this 3 times. So we're gonna stop there. I'm gonna pull the pot off.
Okay.
And then you just take your lid off. Okay, and then always remember to take out your, this first, to take out your blade. And check this out. I didn't cry, she didn't cry, we didn't have any issues, and all of these onions are absolutely the same cut. This is too hard to do on your own. I mean, I have practiced, I have worked on it. I had my friend Joelle help me one day. We like sat there and we were cutting because she works in a kitchen.
I just gave up.
You know, right.
Right, but think about it. Every time you buy pre-cut vegetables or pre-shredded cheese, it's expensive. Now you have a food processor, a blender, and you have that frozen drink maker all in one. So think about all the time and trouble it's gonna save you. And also know that when you make things at home and you make it yourself, you have the fresher ingredients.
100%.
You're gonna have the better flavor, and you're gonna be able to cut down on maybe some of those extras like sugars and sodium. If you buy salsa from a jar, from the grocery store, what is also in there with the tomatoes? Preservatives,
sodium. Good gracious, where did they get those tomatoes from? Sugar, loads of sugar. A lot of your dips, your sauces and things like that you buy in store, those are absolutely loaded with sugar, I'm gonna tell you right now. And it's not necessary. Why should there be sugar in here? It doesn't need it. So here we did fresh tomatoes, we did our cilantro, and we did some fresh lime, actually, to give it a little kick. And there's a pepper, there definitely is pepper in here, there's jalapeno.
Okay.
So this one's definitely spicy, but you could stop earlier and make this nice and chunky if you want. And that's what I love about the customization of just pressing. But I love when my salsa is like that restaurant style. There's my favorite Mexican restaurant that does it just like this. And look at how every single, no matter where I go, every bit of it is completely consistent. I usually had to buy it in the store or go to my favorite Mexican restaurant to get it like that. I could never get it like that at home.
And nothing tastes better than fresh.
It's true.
Right? Your tomatoes, your basil, your onions, whatever it is, your secret ingredients. Remember, you're getting 100 recipes included. You have FlexPay too. You can get it home for less than $10. You can give it a trial run. You have 30 days to try it out. I mean, there's never final sale here at HSN. We've been around for more than 40 years. We don't plan on going anywhere. So we really want you to come back, which means we really pride ourselves on delivering products that you're going to use, that you're going to love, and that are made with quality. This is Ninja. This is power. A quick update, cinnamon. This color just sold out. The next to go will be the red, which is very similar. So scoop the red. We also have black and navy and the turquoise color, but a phenomenal time to try the Ninja is today.
Absolutely. And you know, all the things that you're gonna do with it, you may have already an idea, but here's one that you may not have thought of, and this is actually in the book as well, the recipe book. We actually took sirloin, fresh sirloin, we put blocks of cheese, and we put peppers in here. And what we are actually gonna do is grind our own meat. So we are actually making
a meat grinder?
Freshly ground meat. So think about this for your chicken salads. Think about this if you want to have like the best, maybe you have like grass-fed beef that you can get, you know, and it, listen, it never tastes better than if you could do this yourself. So look at this right down in here, perfectly ground, perfectly ready to go. A burger made with this. Now we made these last night. We actually took what we had made and we cooked them up last night at midnight. Oh my gosh, you guys, just these 3 things. These are the burgers. They are so good. This is like you would spend like $20, like go to a restaurant and have this amazing burger.
Gourmet beef. So you can make your own beef burgers. You can make your own sausage, right?
Absolutely. There's a chicken apple sausage actually in the recipe book that I'm aching. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm aching to try it because I will go and spend a lot of money on chicken apple sausage that you buy in the store. But how about if I can just make it myself with my own chicken and my own apples? You can do your own ice cream. So this is the next thing I'm going to show you. So if you want to make it completely dairy-free, you would just take your frozen fruit and then you would just use juice. But here we've used a yogurt, so we haven't made it dairy-free per se. Sometimes I add a little extra cream, but it's entirely up to you as to what ingredients are in there. You don't have to do any additional added sugars, and sorbets are fantastic on hot summer days. So here we're able to actually just blend it by pulsing. Now remember, I love that this is a good one to watch because it's showing you what's happening. So it's starting at the bottom and it'll start climbing up. See it climbing?
Yeah.
So